In this video, I'm going to show you how you can give your potential home inspection clients a professional book without having to write it. We're going to build a small book funnel and cover some other tips for lead generation. What you see on the screen is the Home Inspector Book Kit. This is what you will receive today. As you see, it is broken down into 4 different folders. If you open the first folder, you will see the blog post. It is a 1,500-word blog post that you can publish on your website as a pillar piece of content that links out to all your other resources, including the book itself, which is the next folder. After you open the book folder, you will see the source file for the book. At over 18,000 words, this book sits just under 100 pages with an introduction and 7 chapters, including location, finding a realtor, watching the market, home inspections, financing, making an offer, and closing the deal. In a few minutes, I'm going to cover the different ways to customize and add quality content to the book without doing a lot of work. But before I do that, I wanted to cover the other 2 folders. The third folder includes pre-designed covers that you can upload to your website or social media, and it also has the Photoshop templates for both the cover and the 3D mockup. The fourth folder includes 2 different Elementor templates. The first is the template for the opt-in form, which is where your clients will put in their name and email address in order to download the book, and the second is the thank you page where they will download the book. As promised, I'll be going through and showing you how to build a small book funnel, but before I do, I wanted to answer a couple questions. 1, how much do I have to customize the book? The book and the blog post are both 100% white label content, so technically, you can take it as is and publish it live today, but I would recommend customizing the content, making it unique with some local content included. We'll cover more on this in a little bit. Do I need an autoresponder like MailChimp? Autoresponders do make email marketing a lot easier, but if you would rather not use them, you don't have to. How much does the Home Inspector Book Kit cost? Here's the deal, I've been working on this for months. From the content itself to the cover templates, Elementor templates, and everything else, this kit is the complete package. Considering the size of the book, I originally wanted to charge around $200 for the kit. But after multiple conversations, I decided it would help home inspectors a lot more if I made the price as reasonable as possible. So you can get the entire kit today for only $97. If you'll give me a few more minutes, I'll show you how you can take a fraction of your profit from one home inspection and build a lead generation book funnel. This training is broken down into the following parts. 1 is customization ideas, 2 is artwork, and 3 is building the funnel. As you go through these steps, I'm going to attempt to get straight to the point, so it may be a little fast. If you need some extra time to take notes or are using the video to build your funnel, please pause the video and resume at your own pace. The first thing in this process we're going to discuss is customization ideas. If you look at the blog post and the book, you will see that it has different sections and chapters that are not necessarily your forte. For example, finding a realtor. Since you're not a realtor, this section in the blog post and the book can be customized with a little work on your part. As a home inspector, you know the real estate agents that can be trusted. Reaching out to 3 to 5 of them for tips or quotes that you can add to those sections and give you a few hundred more words of quality content without having to write it. Then, once you finish and you're ready to publish the book, you have other people that are quoted in it that may also help you promote it to their followers. Including some interviews and recommendations can really set you aside from the rest. Now, how can you customize the blog post? For starters, you can publish the blog post as is, and as you continue to grow your content, you can go back to the blog post and link out to other pieces of content. Following with the real estate agent example from earlier, if you interview real estate agents on your blog, you can link to the individual interviews inside of the main blog post, and that can continue to go on for each of the different sections. So as you see, there can be many different things that you can do to customize the blog post and the book. Local restaurant reviews, suggestions for family nights out, and other recommendations for local attractions and small businesses. The main thing to remember with the book is as you finish writing it, be sure to export your finished copy as a PDF so that it's easy to view. Do not upload the Word document That technically can allow your competition to steal the book and claim it as their own, and we don't want that. Now, as you see, we have a fresh installation of the Home Inspector website template, and we're going to go into the dashboard and get started building out our book funnel. So the way we're going to do this is we're actually going to come down to Elementor under templates, and we're going to go to landing pages, and then we'll create a new landing page. Now you can use, there's templates here. You can go ahead and use these if you want, but since I have the template for you to do the thing, we're going to go ahead in here and we're going to click the upload button, and then we're going to come over to our folder and we're going to grab the Elementor form ebook template and just drag it in. From here, we're going to click enable and import. And then you see the ebook opt-in is right here. So all we're gonna need to do here is just click on insert, and then it automatically brings in the form. And the reason I have the template the way it has the pre-made 3D cover here. So if you don't wanna go through the trouble of editing, whatever, this is completely built out for you. And then from here, you have the basic information, and then you just come into the form. When you come down to actions after submit, you can do an email, which will send you an email. We're not going to use that. You can collect submissions. If you're not going to use an autoresponder, this is how you would do this, and this would go directly to the Elementor section in your dashboard. So inside of the dashboard, if you decide to use just the submissions, your information would be right here under submissions. And then of course you can do MailChimp or any of the other autoresponders. Other than that, the last thing we need to do, and this could be installed everywhere, I just have this as a separate landing page in case if you wanted to just keep it here, but we can also put this in the footer, and I'm going to walk you through that in a second. But once you do this, you can go ahead and just hit plus, and then you want to hit redirect, and then you come down to the redirect section, and then you put in the URL for the thank you page, which is going to be a separate page we're going to have to build, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. Actually, I want to go ahead and show you. We'll go into the home page, and I'm going to just edit the footer here, and I'm going to put in the opt-in form and show you how you can add this to your footer. So it just kind of pops off every page, gives an option for you to get some email information and build out your list. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to templates. Of course, it's under my templates. So you're going to go ebook opt-in and just insert. Now, it wouldn't be here unless you upload it, but here it is, same as it was on the other one. It just works as your footer. So now when you go full screen so you can see it's sized out right, you have the book and opt-in right here above the rest of your footer information, so this will be on every page. So when you come in and you do your redirect and you need to get yourself a thank you page, we're going to go ahead and do that now back in the dashboard. And then we're going to go back to the templates and landing pages. And we have the main one here. We also have it in our footer, so we can go ahead and click update now. We can come back and change the landing page URL real quick after we get the page built out. So we basically going to do the same thing. We're going to come to the little upload icon here, and then we're going to bring up our folder. And we're going to take the thank you and drop that in there. And then you see the ebook thank you. I just saw it. There we go. Ebook thank you. Click insert. And this is going to be your thank you page. It's basically the same design, but it's how you get them to actually download. So what you'll need to do is once you finish and you get your PDF, you can come in here. You want to hit this little pencil here to get the link open here. And to make it easy for your server, I would recommend not putting the PDF on your website. I found it a lot easier if you go ahead and use Dropbox and do a direct link. And I will show you real quick how that looks. Okay, so as you can see it here, we have the entire ebook open and uploaded to Dropbox. So instead of doing a regular share link, what we're going to do is we're going to copy the share link here, or at least we're going to create it. So we'll create it. Of course, once it creates, it'll go ahead and copy, and we're going to go ahead and open up our website. And once we're back in the dashboard, we're going to come back in to the thank you page. We'll go to the download button and we'll paste the link. But before we go ahead and save it, we need to make some changes. This is a little technical. It's about the most technical we're going to get. But if you follow my directions, it shouldn't be an issue. You're going to have the file type at the end of the link, which is .pdf. And then you'll have this other information here. We're going to go ahead and delete that. And then what we're going to do from here is we're going to take the mouse and move it all the way back to the beginning. And then where it says Dropbox before the dot, we're going to just type in user content. And then where it has www, we're going to delete those and put DL for download. So download Dropbox user content. And then from that, you can go ahead and click open a new window if you want. Either way, it's going to download right on the spot when they click this. This is only going to show, you don't link to this anywhere else. So what you're going to do is once you have that download link in there, we'll go ahead and click publish. Actually, we need to go into settings. And then we're going to title this book, Thank You. And we'll update again to make sure it's there. And then when we come back to the footer, we do actions after submit. We're going to make sure redirect is chosen. Once redirect is chosen, the other option will show up here. And once you get the link to the thank you page, you're just going to paste that in there, and then we'll click update. So now, if you go down to the footer where we have the ebook giveaway, you're going to go ahead and put in a name. We'll put CJ, email address cjhalleck@gmail, and you click send, say form, and then boom, you're right back to the landing page where they can click this, and just like that, there's your ebook, and that is how it works. If you're interested, you can fill out the form below and grab the Home Inspector Book Kit. If you have questions, you can shoot us a message on Facebook @Inspector Branding. Thank you, and I'll see you at the top.